What is good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy YG here once again. um this is a video on how to plot psychological levels on your chart. Now, first of all, what do we mean by psychological levels? These are levels that price usually react to and then are very significant for traders. These levels are often at round numbers. So, for example, at 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, and then also at halfway points, such as like 50s. So 4,050, 5,050 in that order. Yeah. Now, why are these levels very significant to traders? Now, one, these levels act as support and resistance. Price usually bounces off when they touch these levels. So, for example, Bitcoin hitting $100,000, price will tend to reverse because these levels are very keen. They are very significant, and price actually reacts very well to them. Also, these levels can cause strong breakouts. If price breaks through a psychological level, usually it means that for example, if it goes upwards, breaks the psychological level and goes upwards, it means that buyers have gained control, and the momentum that the market carries, um, it gives you a signal that you have to join in the buys. Say for the other way around, if price tends to break a psychological level and then is selling, you realize that you can join in on the sales because the momentum that it uses to break the psychological level will tell you that the market is bearish. Also, banks and institutions look at these levels and they place their orders there. Because these are round numbers, usually the banks and the institutions um, always place their trades or their orders there, their market orders there, because of the round numbers and then the halfway point of these lines. And then they are also used by traders to plan their trades. So some place their take profits, some place their stop losses. It helps you to plan um, your trade. Like you are going to know where you are going to put your stop loss, where you are going to put your take profit and all that. So yeah, without further ado, let's enter the charts and let's see how we are going to plot psychological levels on gold and on GBP JPY. Those are the pairs that I trade, and so I'm going to teach you how to plot the psychological levels on these pairs. So let's quickly enter the chart. All right, so we go to the chart. um this network is fucking up, man. All right. So let's start with gold. Let's start with gold. I have a couple of lines marked out. Let me get these off. um, all right. Clear chart. Okay, so usually we use the horizontal line. So you come to um, your tools. I have favorited my horizontal line, but you are going to find the horizontal line in, I think, trend lines. Yes, trend lines. And how you are going to favorite it is just you long press on it and then you add it to your favorites. It's as simple as that. So I choose my horizontal line, and then let's place it on the current place that market is moving. Let's get it here, down here. Yeah. And then you come to settings, and then you see style, text, coordinate, visibility. So you go to coordinate, and then we take the round number. So I told you that usually we use round numbers, as in 00s or 50. Yeah. And then this one, the price is at, and then this one, the price sits at 4,050. and so you just delete the others and you just make it 0.000, right? Yeah, and then you click OK. Hold on, this shit's tweaking, man. Okay, yeah. Oh, the hell, guys, give me a minute. Why is this shit tweaking, man? Let me get this off. Come on, bro. The hell, man. All right, so I got it running again. So I hope you guys saw it. Okay, let me restart it again. So my horizontal line, come to the drawings, trend lines, horizontal line. You choose it. Current position of the market, so that will be around this zone. Let me just place it here, and then you go to the settings, coordinates, and then let's take it to the end. Delete, 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 and then 50. So 4050. That's it. Now you realize that at this point, price has reacted, right? Because it's a significant line. You can see that. Good. Price has reacted and is just playing around this zone. Um, it was also a previous support or resistance zone. So you can see that here it was, where's my 2? So you can see that here it was a resistance level, right? Price played around this zone and then went down. You can see for about, let me see how many pips. So played around this zone, went down for about 278 pips. 278 pips. So it's a very significant line. You can see that if it breaks out to at this zone, if it breaks out, so you can see the breakout at this zone, right? Yes, came back and then tapped into this zone again, and you can see the reaction, upward movement, right? Yes. So you can see after it tapped, upward movement, you can see, yes, for about 280 pips. Yes, approximately. So this is how you do it. Now let's plot more. Let's plot more lines. So our 4050. Let's draw another one. So you can go to the upside or the downside, right? Yes. Yeah. So let's go ahead and plot more psychological levels. Now, usually one thing that you need to know is that we have major psychological levels and then medium levels and then we have minor levels, right? Yeah, now the major levels are plotted every 100 points. So in gold, that will be every 1000 pips. So for example, this 4050, this is a medium point, right? Now, to plot the uh, if I'm to plot the major points or the major psychological levels, let me start with that. So um, let's just put it anywhere. Come here. Let's start at 4,000, right? 4,000 will do it. 4,000. Holy, that's down here. Okay, and then another one, 4,100. That will be around. So these are like the major um, psych levels. These ones, they are 1000 pips apart or 100 points apart, if I'm not mistaken. And let's do like one more. So 4,200. 4,200. That will be around this zone. Um, yeah, round it. Good. So these are like the major. Let me do that. Major psychological levels. Yeah, these are major, right? They are 100 points apart or 1000 pip apart on gold. And then we have the medium. These are like 50, 50, 50, 50. So that was like what I plotted initially. So for example, I have 4000 here. So let's go ahead and plot 4050. 4050 settings coordinates. Let's round it 50. Yeah, I draw another one. So the next one will be 4150. 4150. Um, so let's get it here. 4150. So these are the medium. So this is like medium psych level. Uh, yeah, and then we go to the minor. So the minor, they are 100 pips apart, 100 pips apart, 100 pips apart. So they are like difference 10, 10, 10, 10. So for example, this 4000. Now you could see before I go to the minor ones, you could see how price usually reacts to these psychological levels. As you can see down here, at the 4000 level, you can see how price reacted down here. 4050, I caught a trade on that. You can see it here. 4050, you can see it here, right? Yeah, at this major medium level. You can see how price reacted to this. I also caught this trade. It was a breakout and retest trade, this level down here. And then yeah, this zone up here too, you can see how price played around this zone, right? If I go to the higher time frame, we are going to see a rejection, right, at this zone. Very good. You can see how price rejected at this zone, right? Good. So let's go to the minor psych levels. Minor psych levels. And now guys, you cannot only trade psychological levels. I mean, you can, but for me, I like to use it as an added confluence, trading only psychological levels without having a trading strategy is quite disastrous. So you need to use it as an added confluence, and you cannot only trade psychological levels alone. No. um so yeah, let's go ahead. Horizontal line, I have 4000, so I plot the next one at 4010. So edit 4010, I have that. 4020, 4020, I have that. 4030, where the hell are you, man? 4030, 4000. So it goes on and on and on, guys. I hope you can see it. So yeah, these are how to, or this is how to plot your psych levels on gold. On gold, we have the medium, the major, and then the minor, right? Yeah. And so when you come to your charts, that's what you do. Remember, the major ones are 1000 pips apart or 100 points apart. Your medium ones are 500 pips, which is 50 points, and then your minor ones are 100 pips or 10 points on gold. Now let's go to GBPJPY and see how we are going to plot our psychological levels. Now let me clear this. Let me clear this chart. Good. Make it clean for our psych levels. Yeah, so the same thing. We use the horizontal line. Come here. at the very level where price sits. So I have 218.180. Yes, I have that. Now on GBP JPY, it's a little bit different. You can see that the currency is in 3 digits, whilst gold sits at 4 digits, and so it's a bit different. So let's get into it. So just as we've done here right now, we round it. It's basically the same thing. We round it to 218.000. That's it. uh yeah, that's it. So you can see multiple rejections of price at this level. You can see it's very clear, evident. Multiple rejections at these levels. Yeah, you can see at this zone, this very zone. Yeah, you can see this zone, um at this zone too. Hold on, shit. At this very zone too, you can see at this very zone, you can see. So basically, you can see price reacting to this very level. That shows you that it's a very key level. You get it? So the very next one we are going to plot. So also with GBP JPY, usually it's 50 points apart. So we have 218.000. So horizontal line, 218.500. So that will be here. Yeah. Now you can see price. Let's go back in time. Yeah. So you can see how price reacted to this level here, and then look at these two zones also here. So these levels, they are very important. Traders pay keen attention to these levels. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame so we can perceive it very well. Now the market has been ranging. Now let's do about like two more upwards, and then let's see. So the next one will be 219.000 settings 000. Yeah. And then the next one will be around 219.5000. I don't want to say 219.500 now. So I have this. Yeah. So we can see how price reacted to this zone, right? Let me get this shit off. Yeah. So we can see how price reacted to this zone, right? Clean, clean, clean. This very zone, clean. So this is how to plot psychological levels on gold and GBP JPY. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and put on your notification bell, because I'll be doing more of these, and videos, and then be posting them here. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ygfx_76. So guys, we'll be doing more of this. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.